Good morning, my dear students. Today we will discuss the part B, means second part B, the third chapter, Economic Reforms 1991 or New Economic Policy, or we can say LPG, Liberalization, Privatization, Globalization. It's called as a LPG, Liberalization, Privatization and Globalization. In this chapter we will see why LPG policy was started, and that time who was the prime minister, who was the finance minister, what is L, what is P, and what is G. That is what is LPG, liberalization, privatization, globalization. We'll see one by one. So what is a liberalization? A liberalization means it is a process of the removing government restrictions to the restrictions and economic activities, means whatever government restrictions are there to remove. In a simple meaning is that liberalization means a give freedom to the people, start any business, that is called as a liberalization. I will repeat, a liberalization, it is a process of removing the government restrictions and economic activities, means whatever economic activities are there, it should be removed from the government, means any person start any business, that is what is the liberalization. Next one, privatization. Privatization means transferring ownership and management from public sector to private sector. I repeat, privatization means transferring ownership and management from public sector to private sector. Now what is the transferring ownership? Now what is mean by ownership and management? Now ownership and management means, like take an example. Red Fort is there in the Delhi. Before 3 years, it was handled, means it is maintenance from the government, means central government. It's under the central government. But a Red Fort given to the Dalmia Group of Company. Now Red Fort given to the Dalmia Group of Company for the 5 years. That is called as a privatization. Privatization means transferring ownership and management from public sector to private sector. Is the first example. Suppose the second example is that in the Khanapur sugar industry is there. That is called as a Bhagyalakshmi sugar industry. Bhagyalakshmi sugar industry. That was sugar industry was run by the public sector, means the government itself. But after 25 to 30 years, that was debt was increased, means whatever raw materials was provided by the farmers, they will not give a properly bill and money to the agriculture people, means farmers. So debt was increased in the Bhagyalakshmi sugar industry in the Khanapur. So they given, means transferring ownership and management to the private sector, public sector to private sector. Bhagyalakshmi sugar industry was first is the public sector. Debt was increased, means loan was increased. When loan was increased, automatically they given to the other person, means private people, is called as a Laila sugar industry. This came from Andhra Pradesh. So first sugar industry's maintenance means is handled was a totally public sector, means government itself. It's called as a Bhagyalakshmi sugar industry. Then Bhagyalakshmi government given to the private sector, means transferring ownership and management. It's not to transfer all the factories. Transferring whatever authorities are there is a transfer to the public sector to private sector. So Bhagyalakshmi sugar industry transferring ownership and management to the private people is called as a Laila sugar industry. So name was changed again, Laila sugar industry. So after 10 to 15 years, Laila sugar industry also failed to run the sugar industry. Again this Laila sugar industry was transferring ownership to Mahalakshmi Group. So that is called as a privatization. Privatization means transferring ownership and management from public sector to private sector. See here, first example I given Red Fort. Red Fort was a totally handover, means under the central government. But central government given to the Dalmia Group of Company. Dalmia Cement is there. That is called as a Dalmia Group of Company for 5 years to transferring ownership and management. Second example I given Bhagyalakshmi Sugar Industry. Bhagyalakshmi Sugar Industry is a totally run the government, but debt was increased. That's why the transferring ownership from to Laila Sugar Industry. Then after 10 to 15 years, Laila Sugar Industry was again transferring ownership to the Mahalakshmi group of companies. Mahalakshmi Sugar Industry. That is called as a privatization. Next concept is the globalization. Globalization means opening the doors of the economy. Opening the doors of the economy from the remaining world. Means any person will come in India and start a new business. What is the meaning of globalization? In the simple meaning, any person come in India and start a new business. There is no restrictions, nothing is there. That is what is a globalization. Globalization means opening the doors of the economy from the remaining world. That's why in the 2014, Modi government was started FDI. That is called as foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment means FDI. Foreign direct investment means any person will come in India and start a new business. Suppose, take example, a particular A person is there and he is coming from China. He is coming from China and he is ready to come in India and start a new business. And take the example the sugar industry only. And this A person coming from China and started a new industry near Hubli. Started a new sugar industry. These A persons are alone will come. That person will not come with the worker. Suppose A persons coming from the China in India and started a new industry in the Karnataka, in the Hubli. Now take example in the Belgaum only. Suppose started a new industry in the Belgaum. Then when they started new industry in the Belgaum, that much of employment opportunity will be increased to the Belgaum people. Suppose a particular A person started a new sugar industry in sugar industry in Belgaum. Suppose started a person sugar industry in Karnataka in the Belgaum. Then who people working there? Belgaum people only. That's why FDI policy was started. That is called as a foreign direct investment. That is one thing. Means if the A person came in India, coming from the China and started a new business in the India in the Karnataka, in the Belgaum only sugar industry, means that much of employment opportunity was increased. Means Belgaum people get a new job. That is called as a employment. And next, whatever taxpayer is there, the tax was paid to the Indian government only. That is called as there are two types of taxes, direct tax and indirect tax. So these A persons are given tax to the Indian government only. So these two benefits are there for the globalization. That's why globalization was started. Globalization means opening the doors of the economy from the remaining world. I'll give an example. FDI, foreign direct investment. A particular A person coming from the China and started a new business in the India and take example sugar industry only. Suppose started a sugar industry in India, that much of people get an employment opportunity. That is called as globalization. Next concept is that background. Now why policy was started? Why policy was started and what is the main intention and when it was started? So LPG policy was started in the year 1991. 1991, that is called as a NEP, New Economic Policy. Now why policy was started? In the year 1980 to 81, in the period of means after independence, after 1947, 1980 to 81, there was a trade deficit. Trade deficit. Now what is meant by trade? Trade means the buying and selling of goods and services. Trade means buying and selling of goods and services. That is what is a trade. Deficit means loss. Deficit means loss. When trade deficit in the year 1980 to 81, that time trade was totally lost. Trade means the buying and selling of goods and services. Then export decreased and import increased. export decreased and import increased. What we are exporting like spicy item, rice, wheat. What we are importing new machineries, technology, mobile. Take example mobile only. In Indian company is there, only Intex company is there, and that mobile no one is using. All are we are using the made in China. Next, poverty is increased. Poverty means the persons who are unable to get the three basic necessities: food, clothing, and shelter, education, and health facilities. Poverty means the person who are unable to get basic necessities: food, clothing, and shelter, education, and health. Still in India, as per the 2011 census, 24 to 25% poverty is there. As per the 2011 census, 24 to 25% poverty is there. Then when poverty increase, automatically unemployment increase. That time government was, means Indian government was decide to take a loan from the two institution is World Bank and IMF. World Bank is IBRD, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. IBRD means International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, and IMF, International Monetary Fund. So these two institutions sanction a loan of $7 billion. $7 billion Indian government take a loan in the year 1980 to 81. That is our trade deficit. So in the year 1991, they decide to take the loan from the two institutions, IBRD and IMF, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, and International Monetary Fund. That time, when the NEP means LPG policy was started, liberalization, privatization, globalization, that time Prime Minister was there, P.V. Narasimha Rao, and Finance Minister was our great Finance Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh. Means when the policy was started, the main intention of the policy to decrease the poverty or to give employment opportunity to the people. So that time Prime Minister was a P.V. Narasimha Rao and Finance Minister was a Dr. Manmohan Singh. So in the today's class we will discuss the third chapter. LPG means liberalization, privatization, globalization. Liberalization means removing the restrictions and economic activities from the government. Then privatization. Privatization means transferring ownership and management from public sector to private sector. Then globalization. Globalization means opening the doors of the economy from the remaining world. Then in the year 2014, Modi government started FDI policies. It is called as a foreign direct investment. Then background. In the background we studied why policy was started, in the which year started, and what is the main intention. And that time who was the Prime Minister and who was the Finance Minister. So in that time poverty was increased, unemployment increased, trade deficit. Trade means buying and selling of goods and services, and deficit means loss. So trade was totally lost. So that's why LPG policy was started. And that time Prime Minister was a P.V. Narasimha Rao and Finance Minister was a Dr. Manmohan Singh. So we'll see next class further.